Hello. In September 2021, I did a recording on my Quest 2 of a game called Virtual Traveler. It's what I'm assuming is French crew, because it comes in French or English, that is mostly proper, occasionally not. And then it's a travel thing, so you go through Google footage. The problem is, when I recorded it, the audio from the game was so loud that you can't hear anything I said. So, I just re-recorded some audio and on my phone as like a, just a voice thing. So I'm going to throw that over it. It's a little rambly because I don't know what I was saying. It was so long ago. And then, anyhow, it's a cool travel thing. Watch a video. Ends a little abruptly. I didn't know when it was going to end because, it was like 2021. I'm just trying to catch up on some of this stuff. I've just been so involved with my little doggo. So now that she's gone, I have this whole line of videos that I've been meaning to make, and so I want to go and catch up on that. Highly recommend Virtual Traveler. It's free. It's just really phenomenal. And for the couple, occasionally I have encountered a slide in there that was not proper English, or just was never translated at all, I think is what I encountered. So it was still in French, but in the English travel. So, I messaged the crew and they were very appreciative and went and fixed it, or said they would. I never went back to look, but I assumed that they did. So, anyways, highly recommend. Enjoy the video. Get Virtual Traveler if you like to see different places. It's super awesome. All right. So, my audio was absolutely drowned out by the volume of this game, so I'm having to re-record it. So this is Virtual Traveler. That's two language choices there, English and French. All the content's from Google, so that's where they pull that from. Varies in quality, I would say, but it's pretty good, I think, overall, because it is a cultivated experience. And these are just some of the places you can go. I recorded this original video quite a while ago, so I don't 100% know what on earth I'm saying. I'm just gonna say, oh, I did that Croatia one. I did that. That was really beautiful. I would definitely recommend that one. Who knew Croatia has some gorgeous scenery. Yeah, I'm just flipping through here. See all these things. I don't know what that was about. Flippy. I've only done maybe like a quarter of these, but for the most part, I mean, if you like seeing the world, you like travel, but like me, you don't have a ton of money to do so, then, this is the way to do it. Greece. Are we going to Greece? We're gonna find out together. This looks very committed, like maybe I'm going to Greece. We're going to Greece. Woo! Alright. So it's a pretty quick load. You get your little plane flying over. Twiddling the thumbs. There we go. So, not too many options. It's forward and reverse in what is, at the basic level, a slideshow. But it doesn't, it's not all like that in front of you. So you get these bits that are the little, I guess the guys are French, because sometimes their translations are not perfect. It's like Google Translated or something. But they're pretty quick to fix things. I have written to them and said, hey, the slide here or there is not right, and they, oh, thanks so much, and they go to fix it. So this is an example. Emilio Jose Braga Liera. I don't know that, if I say that properly, but anyways, so this is a 3D, like one of these bubble images, and the guy's standing there holding that little tripod, holding that little camera, and that little ball on the end of the stick is the 3D camera. So it takes a full circular image, and so you are confined. You can't move around or anything. But from this stationary point, you get a very good view of everything around. Camille Zabroja. I've never seen a Z and a B next to each other. I'm English, I don't know how to say that. Well, I'm American English, I guess I should say. So, you know, well, you go, well, that's a crappy alley, but to me it's cool, because it's a crappy alley in another country. And you get to see, like, the buildings and architectural choices and just get a sense of it. I haven't traveled to too many places, but my favorite thing to do is, especially going into a new culture and a new country, is to get away from the tourist stuff and see how the actual people live and are. So it jumps from those 3D images, and you get kind of that travel shot as you move across to a new area. And we're going to Corfu Citadel. So then usually that's followed up with the next slide being something at that location, which someday we may get to. Alright, so there you go. Now we're at Corfu Citadel. Hmm, 360 something, WG something, I don't know. Very beautiful though, and you do just feel like you're standing there. And the only thing that could make this better is if you could move around the environment, but you know, it is essentially a photograph wrapped around you, so can't do it, but super cool. Corfu Pachelion. Yeah, I'm not reading all that to you, I'm sorry. I think I maybe did read it to you in the game, but it's very tiny and on my computer screen now, so I can't actually read it without making a lot of racket and getting out of the chair and moving forward. Nobody wants that. Flaggies. Oh, I do need my coffee here. It's pretty. I think we go inside here in a minute. I think there's footage inside. Someday. Move your butt, little bear. Oh, are we on top of it? Oh, I guess that's the back top. Huh. Just snazzy. Ooh, there's a little naked booty. My naked booty statue. Can't quite tell what sort of booty's going on there. No, it's so tiny on my screen right now. Oh, I want to go to the cafe. So that looks like we're in basically the same spot as we started, just lower. More naked statues. As a naturist, I always approve of naked statuary, as long as it is not anything obscene. So while I do approve of nudity, I do not approve of overt sexuality. It's a little off-putting. But that is quite lovely and quite innocent, I would say. It's funny how most people don't mind naked statues or naked art, but then if there were an actual naked human being, they would arrest them and label them as a sex offender in America. And it's like, what's the difference? I mean, if you just put an actual human being standing there nude, that's what would happen in like 90% of America. Would be arrested, at the very least, charged with some minimal crime, at the most, permanently labeled as a sex offender for standing there naked. I don't understand it. Wacky conservative puritanical loonies. In any case, that's my rant. Whole scene is beautiful, of course. Imagine just standing there and, if I ever had a chance to go to Greece, I would visit that location. It's beautiful. Gift shop, of course. Let's get your cool Grecian gifts like human beings going through walls. That's a little creepy. The problem when you do these 360 images, though, is usually there is a camera that zips around, one or more of them, and sometimes people moving or things moving get that ghosting effect, and they don't quite work perfectly.